What's up, guys? The One-Eyed Scarecrow here, and today I'm going to be doing some pop reviews. I'm actually by myself right now, but I'm going to be doing some pop reviews. I actually made a folder, so I'm going to be doing something on a review on something that's already out, and a review on something that I'm super excited about that's coming out soon. So first we're going to do FNAF. They actually announced FNAF Pops, which I was so excited about. So first we're going to look at Freddy. So let's see here what we got in store. So here's the normal Freddy Pop. It looks awesome. I actually have the Golden Freddy Pop from San Diego Comic-Con. If you guys would like me to do a video on San Diego Comic-Con Pops or do something to do with that or show that off or something, just let me know in the comments below. And like this video as well if you want to see more stuff like this and more pop reviews, because I'm probably going to do a lot about pop news, pop stuff coming out. Why is that on my computer? Anyway, so yeah, here's the normal Freddy. Pretty darn sweet. We have, so then we have, I'm sure you guys can see them all right here, but then we have Bonnie. Then we have Bonnie, which is super sweet. I forgot to zoom in on Freddy, but I think his picture was bigger. So Bonnie's got the ears, she's got the no eyebrows, which I thought was amazing. They actually made it to where his eyebrows makes him look weird on the pop. I mean, that is how he's in the game, so I mean, and how his ears are actually bent. I didn't even notice that before. His ears are actually bent. That's really cool, but yeah. Very, very cool indeed. And hang on just one second. Sorry guys, I just wanted to make sure that my mouse cursor was showing. But anyway, so next we have Chica, which is, of course, you know, Chica. Sorry, I keep on wanting to zoom in, but I keep on going to the next picture. So, Chica, it's very cool. She's got her beak. And guys, if you can't tell, I'm sorry. I'm just not in much of a wow mood right now, and I've already seen these before, but you have no idea how excited I am for these. By the way, they say they're due to release in October, but a lot of times Pops do release earlier than expected, so you never know. We might get them this month. You never know. So yeah, and of course these are part of Pop games, video games, computer games, you know what I mean. But yeah, so she has, or that's Eat Bib, so we know this is obviously the Fast Phrase 1 in Chica, because then obviously she doesn't have like the pink panties on. So yeah, so that's the Chica Pop. And by the way, I really like how these are designed. I don't know if I said it before, but yeah, I'm just all around excited for these. Here's the one that I'm most excited about. I would be most excited about BB probably, but they don't have BB or the puppet, which I was very disappointed about. But still, wow, this Foxy, it was hard to find a picture for him. I actually found a picture, and yeah, I mean, I really like this Foxy. I mean, he looks so cool. His pop, just wow. It looks a lot different than his picture, I think, because his head looks a lot larger than in that. But I mean, wow, it really does look cool. I like it, and he has all his little rips. You can even see like a bit of his endoskeleton right there. I'm sure whenever you have the actual item, you'll be able to, the actual pop, you'll be able to see there more clearly with his head not hanging over it. You can see a little tiny bit of an endoskeleton there. You got his like metal feet, you got his ears, you got his eye patch. And is it on the right eye in the game? I don't know. I think it is, but details. So yeah, I'm super happy about that. And then, so now let's get on to some of the even cooler things. So let's get on to the next one, which is Springtrap. So I was about to scroll again. The Springtrap looks awesome as well. I mean, he's got the ear missing. I'm excited about all of these, by the way, not just Foxy. I mean, but I'm just saying he's the one I want the most. Him and Springtrap. But anyway, so Springtrap, awesome. He's got like all of his wires hanging out. He's got all of this little wiring hanging out. Got his like blood, his guts. You can see his guts right there. So it's oops, actually I hit my mic. And then you can see part of his ears missing. And by the way, guys, if in some of these videos you hear water running in the background, it's because I have Turtle. He has his filter going. That's why you hear that. And I will probably get a better mic than a headset mic. But anyway, so I really like the Springtrap Pop. Very, very cool indeed. It'd be cool if they made one where you could see like a little bit of purple inside or something. That'd be really cool. They have something kind of similar to that though, which you'll see in a bit. But so there's Springtrap, and then here is Nightmare Freddy. Oh my god, this is so cool. Like, they don't have any of the other nightmares, by the way, if you're expecting them, but oh my god, this is awesome. Awesome. Yeah, he's got like all of his metal out. The only thing that would make it that much cooler is if he had like 1 or 2 frettles on him. But I mean, that'd be pretty hard to do, and I mean, but maybe he could come with a frettle. they could do that, because they've done that with other things. Like, I know they have a pop of Mrs. Potts from Beauty and the Beast, and she comes with a little chip. So, yeah, and they have lots of other stuff like that. They have Snoopy and Woodstock. I didn't even think about that one. Oops. You've probably seen a couple of these already because of me scrolling so much. But here's the number for. He's got his red eyes. He's got his ear hanging out, or he's got part of his ear showing, like the inside, and it's just really, really like wow. So next, we're gonna show you some of the exclusives. So this one, it's for Barnes & Noble exclusive. If you can't really tell, it's hard to see, but it's for Barnes & Noble exclusive, sorry. And it's another Freddy, and I couldn't really tell what this was. I was assuming it was flocked, but I didn't know for sure. But then if you actually look, I actually saved this image as the normal, from the website that I was getting it from. I actually saved it as the name it had, because it actually says flocked Freddy. So it's pretty much confirmed that it is indeed flocked, like I was assuming. So he's a little flocked Freddy. He will be only at Barnes & Noble. Pretty cool. Pretty much looks exactly the same from the picture, except you can see a little fuzzies, because yeah, he will be flocked. Next one is Toy Freddy. Now this one looks cool. I zoomed a little, or I scrolled a little bit, but luckily it didn't change. So this one, Toy Freddy, looks awesome. Obviously from Five Nights at Freddy's 2. So he looks awesome. I really like him too. He has his roasted cheeks, got black eyes. He looks a lot like Freddy, but also not like Freddy. I mean, it looks different. And the thing I'm disappointed about is that they make this only at Walmart. I'm not trying to hate on Walmart or anything, but it's hard to get their pops, because some Walmarts don't even put out pops, even if they have exclusives. And like Golden Freddy, the Golden Freddy San Diego Comic-Con pop, I still haven't seen that in Walmart since like it was supposed to come out. And then like even whenever it said the release date for it, like it didn't actually come out in stores until like a few days later. Most Walmarts don't even have pops. They just have like a bunch of the like Ghostbusters 3-packs everywhere. So I mean, I'm a little disappointed about that. So it'll probably be hard to find. We might have to order it online. I've already actually pre-ordered the Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, Springtrap, Nightmare Freddy, and one other Springtrap exclusive that you'll see in a bit. That's another one I pre-ordered. I pre-ordered these all at GameStop that I've talked about. Like all the original 6, and then the other Springtrap that you'll see later in the video. I pre-ordered all of those at GameStop. Or my dad did. But yeah, so we got those pre-ordered. So if you want to get those pre-ordered, go check your GameStop, because they might be able to help you out there. Anyway, so there is Toy Freddy. Next we got, which one have we got? We got Shadow Freddy. Anyway, Shadow Freddy looks awesome. He looks really cool. And it's weird how they're making Shadow Pops, but not BB and the puppet. Now, BB I can understand a little bit, but the puppet, he's a big aspect of the game. And especially Shadow Freddy and Shadow Party, they were in there, unless they're like a big part of the story, and we don't know it yet. That's what they're kind of trying to claim, which I don't think Scott would be able to tell Funko this. Which, if you know what Funko is, they're the people who make pops. But I don't know if they'd be able to tell them that's part of the like story. But so unless it's that, these are the Shadow Freddy and Shadow Bunny were just two small Easter eggs, and they're making like there was big characters in FNAF world. They're making big pops of them before even like come on, they're making that before even like Balloon Boy and the Puppet, which I think Balloon Boy and the Puppet are way more important than these. Not that these aren't cool; these are awesome. I mean, I'm gonna of course get all of these pops, but like I'm saying like he's not as important, I think, as the other ones. As you can see, he's Hot Topic exclusive. Shadow Freddy looks sweet. He's got the all white eyes. Pretty darn sweet, mate. Next we've got Shadow Bunny. Again, another Shadow. Like, I don't know. It seems like Balloon Boy and the Puppet are more important. But of course, I'm glad that they made these instead of nothing. You know what I mean? They could just not have them at all. But yeah, he's super cool. Looks like the normal Bunny, of course, but a lot more purple, all white eyes, and he will be exclusive to Target. So, and Target's usually pretty good with that. They're not like Walmart necessarily. They have their pops. Like they have them out there a lot. A lot's better. Hang on, I'm gonna move that down a little bit. There we go. But they have them out there, and they have them out like as quick as they can. Pretty much, they have them out there on the day, unless it's like an only online on the Target website thing, like the Ecto 1 San Diego Comic-Con Slimer thing was, because that was only online, and we felt, me and my dad and my little sister, we were doing like a pop hunting day on that day that they came out, San Diego Comic-Con pops, and we went to that store. We went to Target and we were looking for it, and we had to ask one of the guys. We're like, "Do you know where this is?" And then he said, "Scroll down a little bit," and it said, "Oh, not available in stores." And we felt like so stupid. But anyway, so that's Shadow Bonnie. Next we have this one's really cool. Funtime Foxy. That's right, we got Funtime Foxy up in this. So Funtime Foxy looks awesome. I know I say that with everyone, but they really do look awesome. I don't know if this is supposed to be like from FNAF 2 and they just couldn't make Mangle, which I understand they couldn't make Mangle. I mean, that's pretty like, unless they made it one of those like sideways pops, if you know what I'm talking about. There's only a few of those. If we made it like one of those like sideways ones that are longer sideways, I don't think they could really do that too easily with all the arms and stuff and the extra pair head. I just hit my headphones. Hopefully that wasn't like projected in the mic. But yeah, so she looks awesome. Either that or she's from Sister Location, which I'm assuming she's from Sister Location. Actually, I don't know. It's hard to tell, because, I mean, like, it would make sense if they couldn't add Mangle, so they just made this instead. That would kind of make sense. But anyway, yeah, so Funtime Foxy only at GameStop. I mean, that makes sense. It's a video game. But, yeah, so, and GameStop is usually good with how they put out their pops and their exclusives. So, yeah. Oops, I just hit my mic again. And then here's the other Springtrap I was talking about, which it doesn't look that different on this, but but from what the name of it is, it looks awesome. So if you couldn't tell what the name of it is, here, I'll zoom in a little bit. If you couldn't tell what the name of it was whenever I clicked on it there, it's Bloody Springtrap. Because I'm assuming this is the Bloody Springtrap, unless this is a block Springtrap and there wasn't a picture of the Bloody Springtrap. Because whenever we were at GameStop ordering them, they named everyone that they could pre-order, and they couldn't pre-order the Funtime Foxy yet, but they could pre-order this one, and they said it was Bloody Springtrap. So unless this isn't Bloody Springtrap, this is a flocked one or something, because it looked like we thought it was going to be flocked. But maybe this is flocked, they just don't have a picture of the bloody one yet, because it doesn't look very bloody. I mean, it looks like just the same thing. But either that or they just don't have a picture yet. I don't know. I really don't know. But it's kind of like I was saying earlier with the purple guy. How it's like him dying inside of Springtrap, which is really cool because that's like a big event in the game. Like that's just huge. That was huge on the theories and everything. Yeah, it was a really big part of the game, which changed a lot of theories and stuff. So a lot of aspects and outlooks on the game. But yeah, so it's supposed to be Bloody Springtrap. And so I know this video is going on for a while, but we also have other pops that I will show you in just a second. Because I'm back, and we have some of the pop pets, which, if you don't know if you saw it, these are literally just pets, like dog breeds and cat breeds, which I think is really cool for people who don't really buy them for franchises, or if they have a certain one of these pets, they can buy it. I've already got two. I've already got the Dachshund and the Beagle. The Dachshund I got because I used to have some Dachshunds, and also the pop is just adorable. It was awesome. And, Beagle, I got the Beagle because I thought it was cool too, and because I actually do have a Beagle. And by the way, you'll never probably see him in a video because I'm at my mom's house recording this. And I have another dog. He's a terrier pug, I believe. Can't remember exactly. He's a mutt basically. And but yeah, so they don't really have a pop of him. But I mean, this one looks like him. But anyway, these are already out. A little, sort of. You can't really get them in stores yet. I got the two of them online on a $7 sale. I'm not going to go into that. But yeah, I got them. So if you really like animals, these are for you. So here is the Siberian Husky. It looks awesome. The mascot for my school is actually a Husky. So I got this one as well because I thought it was really cool. Just paint like a shirt on him that has like my school's name. I can say my school's name because that gives away some stuff. But yeah, that'd be cool. So, Siberian Husky, really cool. If you have a Siberian Husky and you think it's adorable, I recommend getting it. Anyway, on to the next one, which is a German Shepherd. So, German Shepherd looks awesome. Looks a lot like Siberian Husky, basically just a different color. I'm not going to go into these as much as I... Jesus, fuck them. As much as I did with the FNAF ones, God, get out of my face. As much as I did with the FNAF ones, not because, like... they're not as cool or anything. I mean, they are just as cool. I mean, all Pops are pretty cool. But I mean, like, just because they all look a lot alike and there's not too much to talk about them. Because the German Shepherd looks awesome. So then we have the Dachshund, which is just awesome and adorable and cool and all around amazing. And it doesn't look like too much of a weenie dog, I should say. I don't know if that's what a Dachshund is, because most people, I even for a while thought they were actually called weenie dog before I knew that their name was Dachshund. Even whenever I thought their name was Dachshund, I thought it was spelled D-O-X-E-N. Anyway, so it doesn't look like much of a weenie dog, but I have the Pop, and if you actually hold it a certain way, it actually, like if you hold it from the side, it is like long. You just can't see it from the front, but it is like longer, and it does look like a weenie dog. But yeah, it's super cute, super awesome. It doesn't really have a mouth. It looks like the nose over here on the actual picture of the box goes downwards, but it doesn't really. But yeah, so there's that one, the Dachshund. The French Bulldog, which I know a lot of people are going to love. It's very cute. I don't know if I'll be getting this one. I might get this one for my cousin because she loves Bulldogs. She actually has like 2 or 3, I can't remember. I don't really know how many, but we might like get this for her and surprise her. And she isn't on my channel. Well, our channel. As of the time of recording this, we don't know the name of our channel yet. But, like me, Exotic TVs, and the Octopus, Sir Octopus, which we don't know if it's going to be his name or not yet. Pretty sure it is, but one of my other friends, all 3 of us in the big channel. But, yeah, she doesn't know this channel yet. So she won't be able to really see this, hopefully not, and we're probably going to get this for her whenever they come out in stores. But yeah, so very, very cute, by the way, very cute. And then next, onto the Labrador Retriever, which this looks a lot like my other dog. Very cute. This looks like this picture of him, I don't know, this picture of him makes him look like he's kind of like shaved or something. I don't know. But though it seemed like that was with the FNAF Pop of the shadow ones. If you go back and look at that part, the blue or the purple looked a little bit darker on the actual like picture here, but then like the actual Pop is a little bit more brighter. But then for the Shadow Bonnie, but then on the Shadow Freddy, this looked darker. I mean, this looked brighter and he looked darker. Anyway, sorry, I'm going back to FNAF a lot. They're just really cool. But these are also really cool. I need to focus on these. So, Labrador Retriever looks awesome if you're a Labrador Retriever fan. Of course, like all of these other dogs and cats and stuff, I would recommend getting that. So next we have the Beagle, which is very adorable. You can hear his touching his head. I just now kind of realized that a lot of them are tilting their head to the side, kind of like, You know what I mean? Like doing that thing that dogs do. Just hit my headphones again. I can't control myself. Yeah, super cool, super amazing. Not too much to talk about all these. Oh, and on his back, by the way, there's a big black spot. So he's not just brown and white. And as you can see a little bit by his tail there, I think. I don't know. I think that's black. It is, but I mean, I don't know if it's like that on the paw, on the actual thing, or just a picture. But, anyway, so there's that. Then onto the cats, which have a different texture. See right here, you see it's like paw prints and, like, fish bones on there for that one. Then on the dog, it's just a bunch of paw prints. And I don't think, there might be a bone, yeah, I think. But anyway, so back to the cats. The Maine Coon. I don't know much about cats, so I'm sorry, but I don't really know breeds of cats and stuff like that. It looks a lot different than that. I just now realized that. It's a lot different than the picture. I don't know if I'll be getting any of the cats. My little sister might, even though we don't have a cat. She just likes cats. But, yeah, very cool. Like I said, this part's different. The box looks different. And on the back of them, by the way, it says, like, for example, on the back of the dogs, it shows all 6 dogs. And then it says at the bottom, it has the Calico Cat, which I'll show you in a second. The Calico Cat Pop. And it has a little speech bubble that says collect cats too. So, and then I'm assuming it'll be the same for these. I don't have any of these the cats yet, but these I'm assuming it'll be the same, but like reverse obviously. So it'll be the 3 cats on the back, and it'll have a dog. I don't know which dog, probably Siberian Husky. I don't know exactly for sure. They'll probably have their picture down the bottom right, and with speech bubble that says collect dogs too or something, you know. But yeah, Maine Coon, really, really cool indeed. Then the Siamese cat, which just looks really creepy but cool at the same time. Got all bright blue eyes. Oh my god, those are so bright. So bright blue eyes. He's got his tail all like around him a little bit. I don't know if they have that on the other ones. Get with the little blue box. Number 13. Now I'm just doing the numbers. I was looking at for stuff to talk about. But yeah, so there's him. That's black ears. Very, very cool, yet very, very creepy. You gotta admit, it looks a little creepy. And then we got the Calico Cat. So the black, orange, and white cat. It looks very cool. Its tail's all the way around him a little bit. Let me go back to that Maine Coon. I just want to see that real quick, just in case. Okay, yeah, it has a big fluffy tail around him a little bit. I didn't really notice that. Does it have that with some of the dogs too? No, I don't think so. Anyway, so the Calico Cat, pretty cool indeed. It's got the little dots for whiskers like it did with the other cats we didn't notice. Go back and look at those if you want to. Number 14, the blue box. Very, very cool indeed. Anyway, guys, let me know what is your favorite pet pop and what is your favorite FNAF pop that you're excited about, and will you be getting any of these? My favorite for the FNAF ones is Foxy, and my favorite for the Pets is the Pets ones has got to be either the Dachshund or the Beagle. Not just because those are the two I have, but because those two are just awesome and adorable and cool. But yeah, Foxy's the one I'm most excited about. I know probably a lot of people are going to be saying that because Foxy's the underdog. But I would be more excited about Balloon Boy probably, assuming they would make him look cool. You can zoom in on that for the outro. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like that, or slap that like, but not really. Sorry, I shouldn't say that, because lots of people make fun of that, and it gets really weird when people, like, actually slap it. But anyway, so I should say tap that like button, or click that like button, depending on what you're on. I usually watch on an iPad or phone. Anyway, I'm just rambling on now. If you like this video and you want to see more pop reviews, I'm probably going to be doing quite a lot of these in the future. But yeah, so, and then, like I said, in the comments below, let me know what's your favorite FNAF pop, what's your favorite Pets pop, and if you want to, even, what's your favorite dog and cat out of the pops, and will you be getting any of these? But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. This is the One-Eyed Scarecrow, and I will